Hello everyone, my name is Vaibhav Mistry. I am a student from Instrumentation and Control Engineering Department in semester 7 from Dharamsey Desai University. Today on the subject of Industrial Exposure Program, we have made a project named Li-Fi based data transmission using Arduino Uno, and my group members are Utkarsh Parekh and Deep Patel. Now, Deep will explain about introduction to Li-Fi and what is Li-Fi and its applications, and further Utkarsh will explain about the coding portion and the circuit diagram, and last I will explain about the working of our project. So let's start.
Let me first introduce about Li-Fi. Li-Fi known as light fidelity, and it was introduced first time by Professor Herald Haas on July 2011 at TED Global Talk. Li-Fi is based on visual light communication that using light emitting diodes to fully network wireless system. Now I explain what is Li-Fi. Li-Fi technology uses LED light source as both transmitter and a receiver in a data transmission process. The data signal is represented in binary code, which are ones and zeros. The ones means the LED is on and zero means the LED is off. VLC uses brisk pulse of light that cannot be followed by human eye to transmit the data. In addition, we can say a photodetector is installed at the device to receive the signal and translate it into original data. Therefore, the LED and the photodetector are the main component of the Li-Fi communication system. There are three main purposes of Li-Fi. First, for data transmission in hazardous environment. Second, high speed, high efficiency and high bandwidth. Third, secure connection. And there are lots of applications of Li-Fi. The first, safety environments. Second, sensitive data, cellular communication, sensitive environment, underwater communication, and many more. Now the further discussion is will explain by the Utkarsh.
Implement this project, we have used the Arduino Uno 16x2 LCD display, LDR module, LED, DC motor, LM35 temperature sensor, resistor, breadboard, and the jumper wire as hardware, and Arduino IDE Tinkercad as a software for programming and for circuit diagram visualization. Here we have used a Codular.io platform for making an app. Here we have attached a pin diagram of Arduino Uno 16x2 LCD display and the LM393 LDR module which we have used in our projects. In this project we have also used the LM35 temperature sensor which displays the temperature and it provides an output voltage in centigrade with sensitivity is 10 millivolt per degree Celsius. Here we have used a 5-volt relay module for controlling the 5-volt DC motor. Here you can see that the block diagram of our project. So when the flashing light signal is provided to LDR module, the LDR module will detect the light signals, and according to that the respective data signal will be sent to Arduino Uno, and then the data will be displayed on LCD, and also the LED 5-volt relay and the 5-volt DC motor will be work. For circuit diagram visualization, we have used the Tinkercad software. Here we have applied a 5-volt VCC to the pin of the 16x2 LCD module and the ground to VSS pin of the LCD module. Here we have connected register select pin to pin 2 of the Arduino Uno for sending the command and the data. Read write pin is connected to the ground pin and the enable pin is connected to the pin 3 for latching the information to its data pins. We have connected a D4, D5, D6, D7 pin of the LCD module to the Arduino pin of the 4, 5, 6, 7 respectively. The LDR module is connected to the pin 8 of the Arduino Uno which will detect the light signal and sends the data to Arduino Uno. LDR is connected to the pin 8, 5-volt relay is connected to the pin number 9 and the LED is connected to pin number 10. Here LM35 temperature sensor is connected to the analog pin of the Arduino Uno A0. Here you can see that the 3D diagram of our projects. The coding part of our project is divided into the three parts: the defined part, void setup part, and the void loop part. The defined part, which defines the pins and the library that we have used in our project. For example, here in this project we have used the LCD display for displaying the for displaying. So here we have defined a library like has include liquid crystal dot h. We have also used the LDR module and connected to its pin 8. So here we have used pin 8 with Arduino to LDR module connections. You can see that we have also connected a LM35 temperature sensor to A0. So in this defined part we have also defined it with a has defined sensor sensor A0 for word setup part. In this word setup part, we will define the pin as output or input using a pin mode command. For example, here in this project, we will emit the light on the LDR mode. So it is work as an input. So we will define it as a pin mode LDR as an input. Here LD, LED and the motor will be work as an output. So we have defined it as a pin mode LED as an output. Here we have applied 3000 millisecond delay to delay for the connection for connection. Here in the while loop part, in this part we will write the main program commands or logics to our which we have used in our program. For example, here in this project we will transfer the data using the light. So we will assign the logic as on or off of the light. Like for duration, if the light pattern is 0001, then the respective data will be displayed on the LCD. So if the duration is like 0001, then the LCD will be displayed as a output of offline. For duration of the 0001, the message will be displayed as on LCD will be high, and according to that LED will be light up. Also, if the duration will be 00000001, then the display will be start and the motor will be run high.
Going to explain you the working of our circuit. We have connected the data pin of LDR to digital 8 pin of Arduino, the data pin of LM35 to analog A0. From D9 pin we have connected it to 5-volt relay for controlling our DC motor, and from digital 10 pin we have connected it to LED. Other pins from digital 2 to digital 7 of Arduino we have connected it across our LCD for transferring and displaying our data, and from NO contact we have connected one end of DC motor, and from other end to following it through the circuit protection circuit, and the ground here which we have connected to here, middle one. So now I am going to connect the power supply and show you the working. Now I am going to connect it to power supply. Message will be displayed in Li-Fi project, and send any messages from our Li-Fi app. So from other phone we will be passing our messages to our LDR module. So now first of all I will just send a message hi to control our LED. So this is our message hi. Then user authentication will take place, and after scanning the fingerprint the flash will occur. So our LED is on and our message is also displayed on the LCD. Now I will turn off the LED. So for that I will be sending low command. So our LED is off and also the message is displayed. For reading the temperature, we send the temperature message. Here, as you can see, the temperature of my surrounding is 35.16 degrees Celsius. Also, we can send other messages as I have written in the binary hard coded values online. Another is offline. Reset. Now we will try to start our DC motor. For that I will give a message start. So our DC motor has been start, and for stopping it we will send the message stop. Our stop message has been displayed. Now if you want to change the temperature, we can keep our LED on so that somewhat temperature change will occur. Now we will try to see the temperature. So as you guys can see, it is 38. Before it was 36 point something degree. Now if we again start our motor and check our temperature, we can have somewhat changes. Then we stop and again check our temperature. So our temperature has been decreased to 35 degrees Celsius, as you can see. Also, we can change our LCD contrast using this potentiometer with the help of screw. We can rotate it clockwise or anti-clockwise to check our required contrast settings. So now I will slowly increase and decrease. So I increase the contrast. Now I will decrease somewhat and it is visible, and now I will try to decrease it. When it is turned full, we will be having this kind of in the display. So we will be having So now further we are going to discuss about the troubleshooting part. So the first thing that we encountered was with the LCD having this blank screen, and the reason behind that was due to the improper soldering between the pins and the wires and the improper connection with the grounds, and we resolved it by cross checking it perfectly. This was the error. And another error was that we were not able to read properly. So we connected a 10 kilo ohm potentiometer between VSS and VEE pin of the LCD. The second thing that in LDR module, it was sensitive to light conditions, and we made a case for protecting it, and it was having a kind of opening like this, and it worked well. For the third thing, we connected a simply protection circuit for protecting from back EMF from DC motor, this diodes and this resistor kind of circuit. In the final week of 8 to 10 of building an application, we used the Codulator.io website, and the logic was same, flashing according to the beat. And this was the logic block. User authentication text is written, again authentication text takes place, and if it's false, again checks it, and if it's true, then the flash will light accordingly. This was the message if the authentication failed of the user. And this was the final block image that we are having. For each message that we placed, there is a respective time delay of flash. Like here, for the online message, we are having 200 millisecond time delay, and like that. And we imported some of the extensions because in Codula there was no inbuilt provision. So we imported delay and wait extensions for providing a time delay. So this was all about our IEP project, and I hope you liked it, and thank you.